The Mysterons, sworn enemies of Earth, possessing the ability to recreate an exact likeness of an object or person. But first, they must destroy. Leading the fight, one man fate has made indestructible. His name, Captain Scarlet.
Late one night, on a quiet road, two petty crooks pulled into a garage. A garage whose last customer had been Captain Black.
Check the oil and brakes, will you? They're a little soft.
Yes, sir. I'll fix them for you.
Do you want me to drive?
No, we should be in the big city in a couple of hours.
Yeah. All we need then is a pigeon with a fat wallet.
Right. How you doing?
I found the trouble. You were a bit low on brake fluid. I'll just top her up for you.
The mechanic was a Mysteron agent. Instead of topping up the fluid, he deliberately bled what was left out of the system. The two men continued their journey into the night, unaware that their car was now a potential death trap.
There's a hairpin bend just along here.
Right. I see it.
The driver tried to slow the speeding car.
With no brakes. What? There's nothing there. We'll never make it.
The car crashed through a safety barrier and rolled down a ravine. Within seconds, the cold green rings of Mysteron light were probing the wreckage. They settled on their latest victims, studying every detail of the two men. On the road above, Captain Black arrived just in time to watch the wreck explode into a fireball. And take the two new Mysteron agents to the start of their mission.
This is the voice of the Mysterons. We know that you can hear us, Earthmen. We will deal another crushing blow. We told you we intend to obliterate the subcontinent of North America. We will be avenged.
On Cloud Base,
Gentlemen, we have received advanced warning of the latest Mysteron threat. They plan to destroy North America.
This is something new, Colonel.
Yes, the Mysterons have extended their war of nerves by telling us where they plan to strike, but not how or when.
Is there anything we can do?
We must remain vigilant and await the next move. I realize the strain this places you all under, but we cannot afford to relax. Thank you, gentlemen. I'd like you to stay a moment, Captain Scarlet.
Yes, sir.
In the present emergency, only 2 Spectrum personnel are allowed to leave Cloud Base at any one time. You and Captain Scarlet are top of the list.
Thanks, Lieutenant.
But you must remain on immediate recall.
Captain Scarlet, I have received a report from Spectrum Intelligence. It will mean I have a special assignment for you. This is what I want you to do.
a game of roulette at the Dice Club seemed an odd idea for Captain Scarlet, but I went along with it.
Rien ne va plus. No more bets, please. 0.
Well, that cleans you out. Let's go.
Just one more spin. I must break this losing streak.
They were your last chips.
I've got to try and get even.
Don't be an idiot.
Another 500, please.
You've already lost a great deal, sir.
My credit's good. Give me 500.
Yes, sir.
I must win this time. The whole 500 on the red.
Paul.
No more bets, please.
The two new Mysteron agents were watching Captain Scarlet's game as closely as I was.
The dark, good-looking fellow at the table.
Yeah.
He could be just the type we're looking for.
I couldn't take my eyes away from the roulette wheel as it started to slow down. The ball jumped from number to number before finally coming to rest on
13. Black.
Oh, no.
Captain Scarlet lowered his head as the croupier raked in his chips.
I don't understand you. You should know the house always wins in the end.
All right, all right. It's a little late for you to start giving me advice.
How much did you lose?
Enough.
How much?
Nearly 5,000.
5,000? You haven't got that kind of money.
They gave me 3 days to find it. They're holding my IOU.
And if you can't pay?
They threatened to tell Spectrum. You know the rules if they do that. Spectrum will kick me out.
3 days later on Cloud Base.
You know the charge, Captain Scarlet. Have you anything to say?
No, sir.
The code of Spectrum is quite clear on this. Gambling is a most serious offense. I have no alternative. It is my sad duty to ask for your resignation.
Yes, sir.
You are a good officer, but the rules of conduct must be upheld. For the sake of everyone concerned, I think it is best if you leave Cloud Base immediately.
Yes, Colonel.
Captain Scarlet.
Goodbye, Adam.
Colonel, you can't let him go just like that.
You know the regulations, Captain.
So Captain Scarlet left Cloud Base and Paul Metcalf tried to get another drink at a downtown bar still watched by the Mysterons.
Is this the way you treat all your customers?
I'm sorry, sir. No more credit.
I can pay. Just give me time. Just a couple of days.
Sorry, try somewhere else.
Looks like you're right. He could be our man.
Later that night, Paul Metcalf sat in the room he had taken at the less than elegant Gregory Hotel. The silence was broken by a tap at the door.
Who is it? Come in. It's not locked. Who are you?
You don't know us.
But we know you, friend.
What do you want?
Just a little talk. We have a proposition.
Go on.
We know all about you, Captain Scarlet.
If you know so much, you're aware that I've resigned from Spectrum. Now I'm just plain Paul Metcalf.
We know. Pretty raw deal, huh?
Just tell me what you want.
Very simple. We need a Spectrum pursuit vehicle for private use.
An SPV? Get out of here.
No need to lose your temper.
Get moving before I throw you out.
Maybe this will make you reconsider.
Where did you get that?
Never mind. It's your IOU for 5,000. A little cooperation, and maybe I can just tear it up.
Paul needed time to think it over. They agreed to meet again.
If I get you a Spectrum pursuit vehicle, you'll tear up my IOU for 5,000?
That's the deal.
Why do you need an SPV?
That's no concern of yours.
Is it a bank raid?
We'll give you another 5 for your trouble.
It must be something big.
Look, just give us an answer. Yes or no.
No.
What?
You need an SPV. I'm the only person who can get it for you. I want 25% of whatever's involved.
Impossible.
A quarter for you, a quarter for you, a quarter for me, and a quarter for Mr. X.
Mr. X?
Yes, the brains behind this. Something obviously lacking in you, gentlemen.
The Mysterons have announced that they intend to annihilate North America. I don't have to spell out the tremendous implications of this threat.
The trouble is, Colonel, we can't hope to cover even a 1,000th part of the area.
I know, Captain Oka. We can only hope that some clue enables us to narrow the field of attack.
Where's the colonel, Lieutenant?
He went down to the conference room.
Good. I want to have a word with you in confidence.
About Captain Scarlet?
Yes.
The colonel made his decision. There's nothing I can do.
I know, but maybe I can help. Captain Scarlet broke the rules. No one can deny it. But why?
You were with him.
Well, he just seemed determined to ruin his career. He never gambled before. There must be more to it.
Can I help?
Yes, Lieutenant. I want you to cover for me. I'm going down and find Captain Scarlet. Try to reason with him. Find out what's really behind all this.
Okay, but keep in touch. I won't be able to fool the colonel for long.
Thanks, Lieutenant. I must find him before he gets into even deeper trouble.
I went back down to the general area of the casino to start my search. Captain Scarlet's trail was easy to pick up. After a few discreet inquiries, I found myself standing in his seedy room at the Gregory.
Lieutenant Green, I'm in a hotel in Arizona. Captain Scarlet was here, but he checked out before I arrived.
Any idea where he's gone?
The janitor said he'd spent a lot of time in a bar across the street. I may get a lead in there.
SIG.
Who is that, Lieutenant?
Captain Blue, sir.
Where is he?
In Maryland, sir. Checking on security at the bacteriological center.
Next time he contacts Cloud Base, let me speak to him.
Yes, sir.
My search led me to a nearby bar.
What'll it be, sir?
I'm trying to locate a friend of mine. You may know him. Paul Metcalf. Tall, dark, blue eyes.
Yeah, I know him. He was in here earlier with 2 other guys.
Have you any idea where they've gone?
Well, I did hear one of them mention something about the old ranch house. It's about 10 miles north along the highway out of town.
10 miles north? Right. Thanks.
Well, we're nearly there.
The Mysterons had had a head start and soon reached the group of derelict buildings. Watching their arrival from behind a dirty window pane was Captain Black.